Here's what happened this week in North Carolina politics. Believe it or not, our state legislature is still on break, though the leaders of the legislature say they're going to come back into session next week, but they're still not going to pass a budget because they still can't agree on anything, which is insane. Meanwhile, Governor Josh Stein is still dogging the federal government for more Helene recovery aid. This week, Stein went to Washington to request $13.5 billion in additional aid, split out for housing, small business recovery, and road construction. This is on top of the $11.6 billion that Stein requested from Congress back in February, which has been completely ignored. The federal government is absolutely leaving North Carolina behind on Helene recovery, and the data is extremely clear about this. Compared to other natural disasters over the last 20 years, the feds just are not coming in to support the state this time around, and it's incredibly disappointing. Large cuts are coming to healthcare services heavily in low-income and rural parts of the state. This year, North Carolina state lawmakers chose not to fund North Carolina's Medicaid program at the same level it needed. They're about $319 million short. What that means is that the State Department of Health and Human Services does not have that money, so they can't provide the same level of services, so some services are going to get cut. Just as a funny little coincidence here, 319 is only about half of what those same lawmakers are going to spend just this year on tuition vouchers at religious private schools all over the state. So the Medicaid thing is a whole complicated budgeting story, but it's all downhill from the big story this year in our state legislature, which is the inability for two Republican chambers to agree on a state budget. The thing that makes this really weird is that all these lawmakers who can't agree are Republicans. Democrats are the minority party in both chambers of our legislature. They're on the sidelines of this whole thing. They have no part in the process. Basically, Republicans in the state Senate want to fund their favorite projects, and Republicans in the state House want to fund their favorite projects, and neither side is willing to compromise with the other, so we have no state budget. So right now, both Republican groups are refusing to compromise, and so stuff is going to break, like North Carolina's Medicaid reimbursement system, which ironically is going to hurt heavily Republican areas the most. Hey, some good news. All 13 North Carolina state parks that were forced to close last year because of damage from Hurricane Helene have now officially reopened. Go visit Mount Mitchell. It looks amazing. If you're anywhere near the Triangle, come join us next Thursday, the 25th. We're doing a panel on healthcare in North Carolina. We're going to talk about the future of Medicaid expansion in our state, what to do about the rural healthcare crisis, a whole lot more. We've got an amazing lineup set up. It's totally free. RSVP at the link in our bio. False fall is over, but it still feels really nice out here. Enjoy it out there and have a great weekend.